Alright, so we are in the Machina village. I guess we'll just look around. It looks like a pretty basic civilization. I met Carlos and Natalia. They fell from the sword a year ago, and now they live here. They're Homs, believe it or not. If you haven't spoken to them, you really should.
Hi there.
Oh, Homs. Have you met the Homs that live in this village? Or because that saved them when they were in dire straits. Interesting. I mean, these Mechon people definitely look different than what we've seen.
What do you need?
Do you know someone called Easy? He's always roaming around outside the village. He's too nice for his own good. He worries so much about Igil. This is really weird. Oratrix's body isn't properly functioning. He was born before me, but he's growing at a much slower rate. Okay. Shulkin, Fiona and Fiora, or Fiora and Charla. That's a weird one. Doubt I'm ever gonna get that heart to heart.
Hi there.
The weapons we use here are designed for combating Mechon. The attack power might be lower than you're used to, but they come very handy in a battle against Mechon. Interesting.
How are you?
Go back. Have you finished looking around the village? Then I'll answer your questions. Where should I start? Yeah. I'm done looking around. It really makes it sound like the whole village is gonna blow up or something.
So, are you Mechon?
In one sense we are, and in another we are not. It is a fact that the weapons you call the Mechon were created by our civilization. However, we were born from the Mechonis. By your understanding, it would be correct to say that we are the same as Mechon.
A form of mechanical life born of the Mechonis. Is that correct?
From our perspective, you are forms of organic life born of the Bionis.
Life born of the Mechonis. So there is life here, just like on Bionis.
Explain to us why you invaded our world. What did we ever do to you?
I understand your feelings, but please, there is much yet to tell you.
Dunban, please hear her out.
But...
These Machina, they're good people.
Fiora?
You do not look fully functional.
Ever since she was given this body, she hasn't been feeling too good. But we honestly don't know what to do.
Do you mean to tell me you are not Machina? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I'm okay. Really.
Nonsense. I am a doctor. Do not worry. I specialize in people in your... situation. Just as I thought. You were transformed into a face unit. You are experiencing a functional breakdown in multiple locations.
Interesting.
I will take her to my laboratory. The chief will answer your questions. He is waiting for you in Junks.
For us?
We will speak later.
She reminds me of Sylvanas.
Shulk, I'm...
Fiora.
Don't worry.
Oh, Jesus,
I'll
I
keep
forgot
an eye on
about
her.
Devil Charla.
Thanks.
She really does look like a succubus in that outfit. Yeah, this party's fine. I don't plan on fighting anything anytime soon.
Huh.
Oh, fuck, dude. You remind me of someone from D&D.
People's faces every time.
We were told that you were waiting for us.
That's right. I've been waiting a long time. Waiting for you to accept my request.
What?
Request?
But first, let me ask. The sword the young man is holding, is that the Monado?
What of it?
It is.
And the destruction of the fortress on the sword, was that your lot's doing?
Yes, although unfortunately we were unable to stop Egil.
Egil?
Do you know him? He claims to be the leader of Mechonis.
This Egil that you fought is one of our people. He's my son.
Oh, shit.
Actually, my request is about him as well.
Ah,
I want you to kill Egil.
Okay. Fair enough. I don't blame you. But damn. Okay. We just saved, but sure, fine. Man. Just must be cutscene o'clock in this world. Or at this point. To be fair, there's a lot of shit we don't know. Oh dear. What's happening at the floating city in the sky? That's a lot of troops.
Dearest Homs and Nopon representatives, my humble gratitude for accepting our invitation. I am Kallian Antiqua, Regent of the High Entia.
We all know who you are. You High Entia have kept yourselves safe, remaining spectators to our destruction. Why call upon us now?
As stated in my invitation, it is our intention to form an allied force from the peoples of Bionis, with which we will confront Mechonis.
Look at you. One little scratch and you're already crying for help.
I cannot deny this. The attack did serve as the catalyst, but the fact remains that things have changed.
When we needed help at the Battle of Sword Valley, our cries were ignored. Give me one good reason why we should bother.
I understand your anger. Our selfishness was inexcusable. However, please hear what I have to say. Listen to why our stance has changed.
Stop talking if you like, but no promises we'll stick around to the end.
We High Entia were mistaken. We believed that if we were attacked by the Mechon, our power alone could repel them. But a brave group of young heroes showed us the error of our ways. When the Mechon descended upon Aerith Sea, Shulk fought with a courage I have never seen. I was most surprised to see that this group was comprised of different races. Homs, Nopon, High Entia. Although different, they trusted one another as friends. As just one inhabitant of Bionis, I desired to... No, I felt compelled to become strong like them.
Their strength came from the Monado. Bravery only gets you so far in this world.
Then you will not join us?
Hold your horses, son. I said they didn't win with bravery alone, but they wouldn't have got far without it. All right. You can count on our help.
The Nopon will join too. The Hom-Hom and Bird people are friends of the Nopon. We will fight together.
Dixon, are you leaving?
Yeah. It's just I felt this sudden pain in the neck.
Is that your response?
Don't go jumping the gun there, Prince. I'll leave the colony's forces with old Atharon here. You can use them however you want. I've got somewhere I need to be.
Might I ask where?
A battle's more than just a head-on assault. The sooner you realize that, the better. I better go and remind Shulk and all.
So you know of their whereabouts?
I told you. I've got a pretty good idea.
Dixon!
How?
Yeah?
If you should meet Shulk,
What?
I have something I want you to tell him.
You want us to kill your son? That is no small request.
There are hardly any of us Machina left on Mechonis. Back when the Bionis and the Mechonis were fighting, the Bionis almost completely wiped us out. I suppose the Bionis just didn't want us around. Lady Mayneth fought the Bionis for us. In the end, the two Titans wounded each other and entered a deep slumber.
Who was Lady Mayneth?
The creator of Mechonis. You could say that she is the Mechonis itself.
You talk like you saw all this. Ain't this all just an ancient myth?
I know I look young, but I'm actually quite old. I saw the whole thing with my own eyes.
You can't be serious.
The people of Mechonis must have a longer lifespan. Just like we High Entia live far longer than Homs.
I get that, but he can't have lived that long.
But why do you want your son dead? From what you've told us, I would have thought you'd want us to destroy the Bionis rather than kill your own son.
Egil was a brilliant young man. Clever, strong, and kind to the less able. But he never forgave the Bionis for what it did, and he swore to take revenge.
So he wants to do to us what the Bionis did to the Machina?
Correct. Egil is trying to eradicate all innocent life on Bionis. He has to be stopped.
Didn't you ever try to stop him?
We tried once. A lot of people were killed. He's blinded by revenge. Even Lady Mayneth herself couldn't convince him to stop.
Where is Egil now?
Most likely the Mechonis capital. He's trying to restore its former glory all by himself.
I feel sorry for him.
Oi! What are you talking about? Did you forget what he did to us?
I haven't forgotten or forgiven. But Egil's clearly suffered a lot in his life. You don't feel any sympathy at all?
All I know is, this stinks. Who cares what he's been through?
Rhine!
I understand about Egil. But why us? You should be aware that Shulk's sword, the Monado, has the power to destroy Mechonis weaponry. It's said that it was once the sword of the Bionis. Doesn't the very sight of it make you quiver?
Zanza.
Huh?
Oh, just talking to myself.
Hey.
If you're gonna kill Egil, you'll need all of that sword's power. That's how strong Egil is. But enough talk. You must be tired. Take your time and think it over. Until the young lady's treatment is finished, feel free to spend time in our village.
Okay, McQuall knows a little bit more than he's letting on.
She has done well to survive such injury.
What do you mean? Is she sick?
Since you seem to have knowledge of Hom's medicine, I'll explain it like this. I'm afraid she's had several of her organs removed. Am I correct in assuming she was configured to operate inside a Mechon?
That's right.
She has been transformed into a Mecon's central nerve unit. Her blood can now circulate through a Mecon's components.
How?
I believe her immune system is now configured for compatibility with the Mechon. That's why her strength has depleted.
But you can treat her, can't you? Please.
Of course. Even as a Machina doctor, I cannot turn a blind eye to this butchery. With our equipment, she will regain her strength, but she will be stuck with this body. I cannot restore her flesh and blood Hom's body.
That's okay. I don't want to be a burden to Shulk. I don't care if I have a machine body. Just make it so I can fight beside him.
Fiora, leave it to me. If that is your wish, I'll do my best. I must implant a new circulation system for her immune functions. But we have one problem.
You're missing the part.
I don't have a piezoelectric unit.
Of course.
Which is required to control such a system.
Figured.
As long as she remains on this bed, the life support machine can compensate. But to move around freely, she must have the piezoelectric unit. The same unit is used in Mechon, so if you were to find some Mechon parts...
It doesn't seem that hard.
Well, Outside of the village, at the base of Digit 5, there's a beach.
You guys have
Daylight
terrible
from above
names for
washes ashore
things.
there. You might be able to find one among the Mekon wreckage.
We'll take a look. The beach at the base of Digit 5, right?
Yes. It gives off a faint red glow, so it might be easier to find at night.
Oh, nice. I like that kind of hint.
Yes?
May I take a moment of your time? I have something to ask you. The village is in grave danger. That is indeed a problem. The Mekon attacked us. Oh, the Mekon attack us on almost a daily basis. They have become highly active since Egea launched the invasion. There's been a dramatic rise in serious casualties sustained. As a result, our medical supplies are almost entirely depleted, but medicine ingredients can only be collected outside. It would really help if you collected some of them for us. Sure. Fiora and Dunban. Huh. Interesting place for this to take place. Alright guys. Let's get out of the... Oop. Nope, not in there. Alright. Let's get out in the world. Alright. Now that we're going outside, I'm gonna switch out the party a little bit. Don't even remember what we have. I assume everyone's well equipped, because we just had a really big fight and I probably equipped up for that. Alright. The question is, can I take Mekon Breaker armor off? Or Mekon Breaker weapons off? If I see any Mekon out here, I'll keep it on, but otherwise I'll take it off. Yeah, looks like regular old enemies. I think Melee already has a different weapon equipped. Yeah. I have a billion knuckle drivers. Yeah, just keep the break gem on there, because that's a good gem for him to have. And then the Monado is the Monado, so.
Prepare yourselves!
Leave it to Rhyme. Everyone, do your best.
Manifest yourself! It's flowing through me!
Get stuck in. Now it's
A rather advantageous position. Almost there. Manifest yourself.
Pretty easy kill.
Let's not lose our heads, though.
Giant Mechonis debris. Apparently I can mine the Mechonis. Why is it running off? Well, I guess it could run off ice if that served as a like cooling unit for the Mechon. That would make sense. A lot of horses around. Or rhino horses. They almost look like raptors. They have really fucking heavy footsteps. That looks like a Mechon.
Now you shall witness our power.
I'm
Okay.
ready.
Yeah, it's a Mechon.
So this is the legendary Monado.
I'm turning up the heat.
Right?
Oh.
I see the ether flowing through me.
This'll leave a mark. Shake your head. Oh yeah, baby.
Rhyme! Excellent attack.
Leave it to Rhyme. Eat this. Powering up. Not even a
13,000.
Let us hurry onwards.
Not a big deal.
nice job.
So I'm actually not sure which side of this ocean they're on. Is the old friend Dixon? Or are you using friend in a loose term where I'm gonna find like Big Red and Ugly who fucking one-shots you? Because I still can't fight him yet. He's level 80. Oh joy, it's raining. Oh, hello. I'm just gonna keep on walking. How do I get over there? I would assume it's this way. Kind of sound sad that the sound hasn't, from the rain hasn't changed to like tunk 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 from water droplets. Okay, I need to get over to that island, but it's on a cliff. What's the heart to heart here? Ricky and Melia. Huh, that's a weird spot for them. Alright. Oh joy, I picked up poison ivy. That's exactly what I wanted. Spicy papaya. Another spicy papaya. Man, this beach sure has a lot of those. Golden beetroot. I'm assuming I have to go around the other way to get to it. That would only make sense. That's dead end. So I was probably going right the first time. I still haven't seen the Homs. There are some weirdos in the village. People who collect stuff up and people who keep on saving lives. There's no point in any of it. Oh jeez. So that's an insane Mechon. Good to know. Literally just one that's gone completely bonkers. I think he needs to be repaired. Gonna go up around this ledge. Seems like the most effective mode of transportation to get where I want to go. Damn, this still doesn't take me over there. Do I have to leave through a different way out of the... Like, I don't see another way. I'm wondering if there's another way out of the Mechon village that would take me there. Is this gonna kill me? Nah, I'm fine. Come on guys, where are you? There they are.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Everyone, do your best. Let me at 'em. Now it's right.
I'm still confused why the like fighting music in this area is super heavy rock.
Almost there. Don't lose. No, I am fine. Ryan, however, I'm not so sure about.
Jeez. Fucking brutal, Charlotte.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
I'm ready. This one's mine.
Summon.
I'm feeling it. Yeah. I'm turning up the heat.
Ether is flowing through me.
Powering up.
Echo. Aha! The weak spot.
I am happy that like enemies in this area feel a lot weaker than what we just went through. Which is a nice change of pace.
Prepare yourselves.
This one's mine. I'm ready.
Summon air.
We can definitely do
Poison
it.
air. The ether is flowing through me. Almost there.
They must have Spike because he keeps using Aura Seal.
Everyone, stay on your guard.
Leave it to Ryan. I'm ready.
Summon Earth.
Yeah, I'm turning up the heat.
Ryan, I suggest you keep your cool.
Helping each other is our greatest strength.
We win. Man, what a bunch of jokers.
What a
hurry
bunch of
onwards.
jokers. Oh. That's why it's a lot more dramatic, I guess. I didn't think about that.
We can come to the temple of Earth.
Also, what's up, Dark?
I feel the ether building within me.
Don't mess with the best. Cool. Let's keep this up.
It just seemed like such a dramatic change from, like, the other area. It was weird. Yeah, I think I'll stay away from the floaty discs. I guess I'll just keep going around until I find a way up and over. This looks like a bridge of some sort. Maybe. Well, it's nighttime. Do I see anything over there? Ah, is that what I'm looking for? Red lights? This is gonna hurt. 50%, not that bad. So this is digit 1. The heart to heart here. Fiora and Melia. Oh, hey.
Your fighting spirit is mine. Summon. Manifest yourself.
For Melia, light heal is fine.
Ether is flowing through me. Witness my true power. Shulk. Excellent attack.
Everyone, let's go.
Manifest yourself. Just as I envisioned. Let's go.
What? Wow, down.
You're victorious.
Oh, nice.
Think I'm here? No? Anyone?
Ooh, guard shift. I think that's the first, like, regular art book I got from a... At least I'm pretty sure it's a regular art book. Oh, it's a black. Holy shit. Well, damn. That's the second black book we found. The first one I think was scripted, but I've been told that the rest are random, I think. Oh, one of them had sight. Damn it.
Your fighting spirit is mine.
So this is the legendary Monado.
Oh, damn, they got really far separated. Oh, no, that's good.
I feel the ether building within me.
Manifest yourself. Raging squall.
I'm powering up. Easy there, Ryan.
Oh, I'm targeting things behind them, that's why. Got a little wonky there.
A rather advantageous position. Summon Earth. Roaring thunder. Manifest yourself. Manifest yourself. Ether is flowing through me.
And dead.
It's over. Let's not lose our heads, though.
Let us hurry onwards.
I can see the future. They needed silver. Oh, more Colony 6 stuff. I really need to look up Colony 6's stuff. Oh, nice. Pizza rolls. Fuck yeah. I should actually eat something during this stream. I'm probably going to stream a while just because I missed last week's and I'm going to mix next week's stream.